Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't know what the name of the channel is. Can somebody please tell me in the comments below what I should change my channel to? Because like I said in the last video, this is a gardening video, but it's not going to be just straight like all gardening anymore. It's going to be, the main focus of the channel is going to be like entertainment and like what I what I deal with upon my day-to-day basis. So this will be one of the last few gardening videos for a while. Well, not for a while, but I won't do garden videos all the time. I'll do some garden videos here, some garden videos there. So today I'm going to talk to you. And when I do put a gardening video, I'm going to make a file because now we're going into fall. So now I'm going to be talking about fall gardening. So I'm going to make a file that says 2021 fall gardening. That way you'll be able to see, if you want to be like, hey, Quan, I want to know how to plant this, how to plant that. I'll show you. But right now, I'm going to show you how to start fall gardening containers. I'm going to be using this bucket right here. And we're going to be planting some lettuce, kale. But no, probably not kale, but lettuce, collard greens, or broccoli or a cabbage. I think I'm going to do a cabbage in here with a couple of root crops. So that way, when as our cabbage is growing, we got the root crops too, so that way we can get an early harvest. So we'll do a cabbage in the middle, root crops, and lettuce on the side. So I'm going to show you how to do that. And then I'm going to show you a little thing that I made. And I'm also going to show you guys me dropping seeds, because I got a lot of seeds to drop direct sow this week. This is a red bell pepper plant. I'm going to find someone in the garden for this. I got a lot of seeds that I need to drop this week. And I'm just going to show you, what's around the garden. Make sure I clear the area. Okay, now I got to go get the cow manure and the compost and stuff like that. So around last month, the end of last month, everything started expiring. Tomatoes and stuff with the glory. But, that's what we're supposed to do, because they've lived a very good life. But, unfortunately, it's just time for them to move on. Like I was saying, all the tomatoes and peppers from the glory. We still got some corn, and we still have like a tomato plant in there. But I'm going to harvest some eggplants. And I think these will produce. I'm going to keep these in here until the frost. Oops, drop on the ground. Here are the bees in here, probably pollinating some plants. And I know we got some more eggplants on the other side. Don't know where, but I know they're... Yeah, here are some baby ones, some big ones. The more you pick the eggplant, the more it produces. Ooh, there's a wasp. Y'all know I don't like them wasps. There we go. So we got 2 eggplants. I'm probably gonna bake these. Sometimes when I have leftover vegetables, like I did last year, donate them to Ample Harvest, or like a local food pantry near you. It doesn't have to be Ample Harvest. But if you don't know where your food pantries are, I'm going to put the link in the description below for Ample Harvest. It's better to give away the stuff that you don't need rather than just waste it, because 50% of gardeners, they have a lot of produce that their plants produce too much produce and they just waste it. So instead of doing that, just give it away. Or if you don't have a local food pantry near you, let me tell you what I do sometimes. I just cut up the vegetables and put them right back into the plant. Like this eggplant right here. I cut it up just to show you guys. Dig it up, and don't worry, because it will decompose. And then I just top it with more soil. And the actual plants that you're gonna plant here gets nutrients off of this eggplant. So it's kind of helping the soil and the plants. Okay, so let me show you what we're gonna do let me set it up. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do to get these veggies started. So let me see if I can try to set it up here. Okay, so obviously what you want to do, you want to have some type of container. It could be a container from a Dollar Tree, a container from a Lowe's, Home Depot. It could even be a bucket. I'm using a bucket. Just one thing, if you're using a bucket, make sure it's food grade. This is food grade. So obviously you want a bucket, and then the second thing you're gonna obviously want is soil. Gotta have soil to put plants in, right? So I got some potting soil, and I was growing a eggplant in here. Then it switched out to a pepper. Then it even switched out to a tomato. So the soil is deprived of the nutrients because of the plants. So you're basically gonna want some fertilizer. And I'm also gonna top this off. So I got some earthworm castings here that I'm gonna put once I add a little bit of new soil. Because the soil each season will kind of go down. And it's natural. So at least get it changed. I at least put a new bag of soil in once every new season. I'm going to pat that down because it's kind of too much soil in there. And I'm going to mix it in with the old soil. I know it sounds kind of dumb, but then we're going to take some earthworm castings, put a little hole. I'm going to take 3 or 4 handfuls because it's a big bucket. And then we're going to mix that around. You don't have to use this type of fertilizer. You can also use cow manure, fish emulsion. That's what I'm going to use. You can use the shake and feed from, I think it's Miracle Grow. You can use any type of fertilizer as long as it's fertilizer and it's helping the soil. You can even use a soil neutralizer. So just want to make sure the soil is broken down so the roots can breathe when we plant something new. Okay, now we're gonna go get some plants. Okay, so had to get the stuff. So now I got some cabbage transplants. I'm gonna plant a cabbage plant. We also have the seedlings that I started. These are all the seedlings that I started. It's all lettuce. And these are all mixed greens, cabbage, kale, collards, mustards, broccoli, celery. And this stuff was very oh, there's a worm. There's a worm. And I think this is a cabbage moth larvae or either a hornworm larvae. I don't know. It just pooped on me. Ew. Gotta go wash my hands. Alright. So like I was saying, these are mixed greens. This costs very dirt cheap. So all of this cost me around, I already had the seeds, but all of this cost me around $5 or $6, and I started around three trays of cool weather crops. This is tray number 1. Then I have 2 trays of peas. So, and I'm gonna start another tray. See, that's all I do is just collect year after year and then reuse and reuse. So so what we're gonna do, we got the soil adjusted. Okay, and that's ready to plant. Now, I know I'm gonna plant cabbage. Also got some seeds for the root crops. We're gonna try to use this space as best as we can with multiple objects. So, I know I'm gonna plant a cabbage. I got some wonderful varieties I'm growing for the fall. Wonderful varieties. These are all gonna be delicious, great fall crops. Now, just transplanting. Oh, I got this cabbage transplant. Ooh, don't look the best. I'm gonna get another one. We're still gonna use them, don't worry. I'm just gonna get a better looking one. Actually, so there we go. We got this one. And if your fall crops look a little bit leggy, all right, that's my UPS package. Just got some seeds. I'm gonna plant some of those today too. I'm making another video probably later. That won't be released until next week. But this is Bonnie's Hybrid Best Cabbage. These did excellent this year, like the beginning of this year and last year. So I had to get some more of these. Now I'm gonna let some of these overwinter and save seed because I do want seeds for these. So we're gonna take the hole, take the plant tag out, and we're gonna plant the hole. Now, I'm gonna make sure it's just right. Now, one thing about these seedlings, the ones that I started and the ones that I purchased from the store, they do great in the shade. Give them about 3 weeks, they'll do great in the shade, get adjusted to the sun. Mine's are out in full sun right now, even though they're fall seedlings, but they're out in 90 90 degree weather, and they're doing just fine because I acclimated mine to my temperature. I'm gonna get some strawberry plants because I don't have any of those. I also have seeds that I'm gonna start if I didn't mention yet. Okay, so we got the hybrid cabbage. Now, in the side pockets, you can plant lettuce and root crops. I'm gonna plant root crops by seed. Now, we're gonna see what we're transplanting. I might do some celery, I don't know, but I am gonna do some lettuce. This is Grand Rapids lettuce. This is, if I'm not mistaken, Black Seeded Simpson. If not Black Seeded Simpson, this is Paris Island lettuce. And I'm gonna do some celery on this side also. And these are gonna have to get thinned out because they're small seeds. They're small seedlings. They're just starting to get their true leaves, but they're there. So we're gonna plant those. Then we're gonna start from seed. So put the celery right here. The red Grand Rapids lettuce right here, and I think this is a Black Seeded Simpson lettuce I may be wrong because I had the tags, the plant tags, and they took off because of the rain. I should have did it in permanent marker like last time. Now we're going to plant some seeds. I should have did it like in permanent marker like last time. I hope I got some chard because I think I might do some chard. I know we got beans. We can do beans. Radish. I know beans aren't root crop, but we're going to do 2 types of beans. And carrots. I'm going to do one more. Think I might do this. I'm going to do the mixed Easter egg radish next month. Dang it, this isn't the one with the Swiss chard in it. And we're going to do another variety of radish. So, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to bring the camera up close and personal. So when we're planting these seeds, you see how deep I'm going to plant them. Another pro tip, always transplant fall seedlings in the cooler weather. Or when it's cooler, not like when it's hot out. You see a day like this where it's overcast. I do it then because the seedlings do amazing. And then they get acclimated to that sun. So we're going to do all over here. We're going to kind of fluff up the soil because root crops, they want fluffy soil so they can thrive, and because you're actually eating the root, so you actually want the root to form. First, we're going to start off with some beans. Now, I'm going to have to put my camera, I'm going to have to turn it. Okay, hope you guys can hear me. I'm just going to put 2 beans right here. Might put 3. Wait up it. Okay. So we got these tender green bush beans. Then we're gonna plant some radishes. These neighbors. And we're just gonna plant them in those holes. Now we're not gonna do too much because we still have more radishes to plant. Early Scarlet Globe. I just did French breakfast radish. I'm only gonna do a little bit because I'm gonna do a radish. I'm gonna do a root crop bed on this little side. I have this little in-ground side bed that I'm gonna do. Fill with root crops. Now, gonna do our carrots. Sorry. We're planting carrots. Now, carrots are tricky to germinate, and so I'm putting them right under the cabbage. We're gonna plant a lot. These neighbors are crazy. And we're gonna succession sow beans everywhere else around the garden. A couple weeks now. Well, that's planted. Now we're gonna give it water, and I'm gonna water with some fish emulsion fertilizer because, sorry guys, interruption again. I'm gonna get some fish emulsion fish fertilizer, and then that will give the plants the boost that they need, including the seeds. Makes them germinate quicker, makes the plants just thrive. And today is Friday, so I also have to fertilize these. I fertilize these after I fertilize my summer, spring, fall, and winter seedlings after 2 weeks of growth. And when they start getting their true leaves, that's when I fertilize after that second week mark. Then after every week after that, that's when I put the 5-1-1 fertilizer. So we'll fertilize every Friday with these. And sometimes I might even just wait until they get in the ground so they can actually thrive. So, but in this case, I've already started fertilizing, so we're going to keep doing Fridays. Okay, guys, there we go. Now, obviously, I wasn't even going to plant fall crops in this bed, but, decided to do it just to give you guys a presentation. I got energy this morning, so I may as well do it while I have energy. I'm going to dig up this bed and enrich it with cow manure and compost. And then we're going to get this ready for potatoes and onions and beets and radishes and stuff like that. So I will see you guys next time. Bye. Sorry, that was a fail. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.